said, where do you want to go for your 40th? And we've been talking about this for like a year, because for his 40th, I took him on a 13-day European tour, and he woke up in Dublin, Ireland on his 40th birthday. And so we were going to do something kind of similar, like, let's go big, let's go travel the world. Well, with COVID, it was like, okay, do we want to fly anywhere? Do we want to just stay US based, of course? Or do we just want to drive somewhere here in Colorado? And literally went back and forth for months and months. And it was the day before my birthday. And we were like, let's just go to get a lodge in Breckenridge or Aspen. And I want to wake up and smell the pines and just be somewhere that feels cozy. Let's invite our friends. So we booked this incredible lodge. So it's surrounded by mountains and amazing trees. And we're in this giant log cabin, fireplace and a hot tub, and there's kids running around everywhere, and we just ate dinner, and it's just, I feel like I'm living the dream right now. It doesn't happen very often, you know, especially lately. We've been just working so hard, and so to take a couple days and get away and reflect and be around amazing people, it's just such a great thing. I want to know from all of you guys, if you just comment here, let me know, what is your dream birthday? And what's the next big number for you? And how, if you turned 40 already, how did you feel when you turned 40? I want to know. I was on this, I don't even remember how many miles. It felt like a bazillion miles. Backpacking trip with a friend a couple summers ago. And I remember before we really did that whole hike onset, we stopped and camped in this place, and there was this huge river, and pitched our tent, woke up in the morning. I remember there was like no bathrooms, it was just the wild. And so we were all like, you know, we had to go and bathe in the river, and something really primal happens when you don't have any of these sort of modern day resources, and you just have to experience the wild. And I always like to say I met myself in a totally different way, and women have this incredible like primal ability that most of us haven't even tapped into. And so I'm super excited because I'm planning this huge thing within the Hearth that called Adventure Her, where we're gonna do these backpacking trips, and we're gonna do these really hard things that cause you to face yourself and face your fears and grow and expand in ways that you never would have if you were in an environment where everything was at your fingertips. So here we are, semi in the wild. And I'm just thinking back on that moment, and I'm like, man, we have to help women encounter their primal selves. There's something so powerful about it. Had been amongst all these mighty rushing rivers, and we've come upon a cesspool, and it just made me think, this is what happens when you don't become a vessel for the goodness. You know, whatever flows in should always be flowing right back out. Your gifts, your talents, everything that we have should be used to impact other people and flowing out. And when that doesn't happen, you turn into this cesspool of just holding it all in and reservoir, and you attract bugs and smelliness. Don't be a cesspool. Hey, phones need herbal cleansing too.
I think something that nature helps me with is slowing down. Yeah, taking time to rest and take it all in. Even when I see the mountains, I realize that it's a bigger picture going on than what my little world is.
So I can't help but whenever I come out into nature to feel so close to the story of creation. All these little details, these micro details. I spent like 5 minutes filming this like little tree that it looked like it had like fallen in the water, and it was just barely hanging on, and I'm like, there's no telling how long that little branch of a tree had been sitting there, how much water had passed by, and to just look out here and to just see all these micro stories within this one big story, and so much of what we're walking on, the way the ground is shaped, the way the like rivers and the streams go. I'm like, this was all shaped. If I could see a time lapse of like the last however many years, it would be so cool. Something about that just makes me feel really connected to creation and to our maker. So as a creator, that's like, be still in my creative heart.
So I planted a bunch of seeds this spring, and these teensy tiny little seeds, like pushing up. One of them, there was a couple, one of the plants was like pushing up this huge mound of dirt over its head. And I just sat there and stared at it for a second. Like, it doesn't matter how weak or small it is, like the ability to get up and keep going and push off every weight that's hindering us. Like, oh my gosh, it was so profound. Yeah.
Our kids, we can all come out here and have absolutely nothing and still have joy and experience joy.
Morning after my 40th birthday, and we have some incredible friends up here in our amazing cabin lodge in Breckenridge, and we're doing biscuits and gravy and healthy hash and eggs and muffins and juice. It's so great.
So what's going on today? What kind of adventure are you guys gonna go on?
I think we're gonna go into Breckenridge, the town, later, and maybe just explore a little bit, and we'll either do that today or tomorrow. Probably relax a little bit and spend time with everyone. Maybe talk about cool life stuff. So, this birthday might have been one of the best I've ever had.
Presley, go to your dad. Will you get her, take her outside for just like literally a minute.
I think what I realize more and more the older I get is that relationships are everything, and I want to spend the rest of my life building strong relationships with people I care about, and giving and receiving true friendship, and being surrounded by my family, and really cool places like a lodge in the middle of Breckenridge in the mountains. When I'm 90 years old, I think that's probably one of the things that in my top two things is, did I steward God's gifts, and did I serve and give and receive real friendship, and build family with my family and with friends. That's all I have to say about that.